Yeah, welcome back everybody. It's your boy Raw Talk Live Sports, aka the Ghetto Stephen A. Man, and we back at it. This weekend, Battle of the Bantamweights, baby. It's going down. Brandon Lee Figueroa going up against Luis Nery. It's about to go down, man. It's about to be a good fight. This is a unification fight fans. WBC Luis Nery holds. WBA Brandon Figueroa holds. This is going to be a super explosive fight. Why? Because the winner of this fight goes on to fight Philly's own Stephen FULTON. Shout out to the city, man. Philly stand up. Shout out to Jerron Boots Ennis. Philly stand up. Shout out to Tevin Farmer. Philly stand up. Danny Garcia. Julian J. Rock Williams. Bernard Hopkins. Joe Frazier. Shout out to Philly, man. Great boxing city filled with legends. You know what I'm saying? But Figueroa, Nery, that is going to be a legendary night. It's going down. Who shall prevail? Brandon Figueroa has the range, has the length over Luis Nery. Shall he utilize it? He should. Brandon Figueroa fights very well on the inside, and that's going to be dangerous for Luis Nery because Luis Nery, he has to make this not only an ugly fight, but he's going to have to be aggressive because he's the smaller guy. So he's not going to be able to fight Brandon Figueroa at range. So he's going to have to take a couple of risks in this fight. And that's going to be dangerous for Luis Nery because once he gets on the inside and closes that distance, Brandon Figueroa, although he is lengthy and has the range and height, he fights very well in the phone booth. You know what I mean? He can compact his style. He fights very well on the inside. He's very defensively sound, believe it or not, on the inside for a tall guy. Now, this is going to be dangerous for Nery because he's going to have to get in there and he's going to have to bang it out and he's going to have to get out. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to bang it up, wrap him up. If not, he's going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because if he stands on the doorstep too long, not going to like what happens, fight fans. He's going to go to sleep. Brandon Figueroa goes to the body very well, very well. And the closer Luis Nery is, he's going to be in trouble. He's really going to be in trouble because this is a championship title fight. So best believe the ref wants these guys to keep it clean, but at the same time, he's going to let them fight. So if they promise for this to be an all-out Mexicano war, then guess what? I hope it is because it can't be a boxing match. It can't. Styles make fights. Brandon Figueroa is the bigger guy. He's a good boxer. He can switch. He can do a lot of things to offset Luis Nery. So Luis Nery, he's going to have to come into this fight, make it ugly. You know what I'm saying? Close the range. Use his angles. Utilize your footwork. Luis Nery isn't very explosive in the footwork department, but we don't know how guys and what guys have been training and working on. So hopefully he has been working on his angles, cutting off the ring, you know what I'm saying, utilizing his distance, learn how to get in, you know what I'm saying, at 9-10, so he can explode, get his offense off, and get up out of there. But I'm telling you, Brandon Figueroa is a problem. The fact that he's a switch hitter, you know what I'm saying, he fights very well from the southpaw stance. I don't know how he's going to come into this fight. Once he switches it up, he has a tendency to actually switch it up while he's in the trenches, while he's in there close, banging it out. You know what I mean? Utilizing certain shots, he does like to switch it up. So how is it going to go down? Who knows? But Luis Nery, he has to be very, very busy. He has to. He has to be very busy. You can't sit outside the pocket and try to box Figueroa because he doesn't have the range. He simply doesn't have the range. And if he is not smart, he will get caught with a shot walking in. He's going to have to be very low. Think about Sean Porter. Think about Manny Pacquiao. He's going to have to come in. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to come in swooping and swinging. You know what I mean? Well, not swinging, but what I mean by swinging is he's going to have to come in. He's going to have to be dipping and swinging his body. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, or he cannot be, a target sitting in front of Brandon Figueroa. You know what I mean? Windshield wipers. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to be left, right. You know what I'm saying? Inside and out. Once he gets inside, gets his shots off, he's going to have to protect himself and move to either side. You know what I'm saying? Once he goes to the side, he's going to have to back out, reestablish his range and his angles. But he can't get on the inside and try to constantly bang it out with Brandon Figueroa because I believe he will lose. Now, although he does need to get on the inside, he has to be very wise about it, fight fans. If he's not, he's going to lose his title. And Brandon Figueroa is coming into this fight the favorite. You know what I'm saying? Although Luis Nery holds the Covenant WC belt, Brandon Figueroa is still the favorite in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with you, I have Brandon Figueroa winning over Luis Nery personally. You know what I'm saying? As a fight fan, like I said, with his range, looking at the tools that he has a nice straight left hand, very, very, very accurate. You know what I'm saying? Very accurate puncher. You know what I'm saying? And what impresses me about Brandon Figueroa is the fact that he goes to the body well and he fights well on the inside. That's very impressive to me. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to be a boxer puncher. You learn how to utilize your range and still get your shots off. But can you survive in the trenches? You know what I'm saying? Can you survive? We all know how things go behind enemy lines, but in front of enemy lines. And that's when you right up there in somebody's chest and you getting it in. You know what I mean? It's not too many fighters that are very skilled at doing that. Julian J. Rod Williams, shout out to Philly. He's very nice on the inside, very nice and skilled on the inside. You know what I'm saying? But Brandon Figueroa, very, 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 I mean, both of these guys, you know what I'm saying, are young. So win or lose, they both still have a future. You know what I'm saying? Both guys are undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So this fight isn't really going to destroy somebody's career, you know what I mean? But somebody is most certainly going to lose their title. Brandon Figueroa comes in at 21-0 with 1 draw, 16 knockouts. As I said, that height, 5'9". As I said, that reach is 72 inches. He is the WBA champion, His age is 24 years. As I said, he's a switch hitter. If you don't know what a switch hitter is, he can fight a southpaw stance, and he can also fight in the orthodox stance, fight fans. Luis Nery, his record is 31-0 with 24 KOs. 5'6", shorter guy. Reach 66.5, as I said. WBC champion currently, age 26, 2 years the senior Figueroa. He is a southpaw. Now, that southpaw stance for Luis Nery is going to be very pivotal, very pivotal. He's going to have to set traps because even though he's a shorter guy, he's still going to have to get in and get busy and get out. And when he get out, he needs to set up traps to get off that straight left hand. That's why I said the angles is going to be important for Luis Nery, because once you get out and you get these angles, you don't want to be standing right in front of Brandon Figueroa. You either want to be at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the level of 12, that's too close. That's too close. Brandon Figueroa, he's too skilled on the inside and you will be at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? So Luis Nery is going to have to utilize that footwork in his southpaw stance. Try to stay on the outside of Brandon Figueroa's punches, because if he doesn't, he's going to get beat on the inside. And the jab coming from Brandon Figueroa is going to be in Luis Nery's face all night. If he does get past and bypass that jab, he's going to walk into a body shot or an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Which Brandon Figueroa throws very, very, very well, fight fans. It's going to be a super explosive night in boxing tomorrow, Saturday. Now, this is very important. The winner of this fight goes on to fight Stephen FULTON. So literally, you will become a unified champion, and then you will fight for another belt, guaranteed. You know what I mean? This is a huge opportunity for Luis Nery or Brandon Figueroa moving forward. And the fact that both guys are so young and they have this opportunity, they have the opportunity to gain a pivotal spot in the division, and with their age and hopefully continue growth as far as skill set, they can run the division for a nice little minute. You know what I mean? So this is a great opportunity for Luis Nery and Brandon Figueroa. So who will capitalize? Who will dominate? We shall see. I believe with the tools that Brandon Figueroa does have, he has the tools to go in there and get the job done. But we have seen in the past, when you've seen certain fighters who fought bigger fighters, just to say like Canelo Alvarez, the Caleb Smiths, and the Rocky Fieldings. Like these guys are taller than, you know what I mean, the shorter guy. But the shorter guy goes in there and is the more dominant fighter. We have seen this before. So Luis Nery can pull it off if he has the skill. If he has the skill. It's one thing to have ability. It's one thing to have skills. One thing to have talent. And it's another thing to have them all and put them all together. That's what great and special and legacy and Hall of Fame fighters do. They take all of those different parameters and they put them together. And guess what the result is? You wind up being one of the best boxers or fighters in the sport if you can utilize and put all those ingredients together. You know what I'm saying? So, Brandon Lee, Figueroa, Luis Nery. It's going down, fight fans. Who y'all got? Put it down in the comment section while you at it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Another video coming tomorrow on the follow-up. Catch you guys on the next one. Talk Nation. Stand up. It's your boy. Peace.